What's up, baby? We back. We back
Yes.
again. How you feel? How you feel?
Good. How are you?
I gotta switch it up this time.
Please.
I'm feeling like a Billy.
Oh my God, that was not a switch up.
Shit.
However.
Yeah. What you got? What you got?
What we gonna toast to today?
I'll do the toast today.
Oh, that's different.
You gotta switch it up. You know. What I'm saying?
Right.
No, I never switch up because when you switch up, women think you know.
Yeah, you fucking around.
Yeah. So
I gotta jot this day down. You want to switch up and shit?
So
right.
we're gonna toast to all the 2020 graduates.
Yes.
High school, college, even elementary.
And
the young,
had to
the youngsters.
do it so differently.
Yeah.
A ride around the school.
Yeah.
But they out of there.
They out of there. It's done and over with. Now they on to their next new venture. So congratulations to the class of 2020.
Congrats.
And much success to all of y'all.
And ting.
Ting.
I say.
Oh damn.
Ting.
Hold on.
Man,
what
the?
Ting,
all right,
ting,
this
ting.
is the worst. Let's move on.
All right.
So what are we gonna talk about today?
Well, we had a conversation. What was that earlier today?
Mm-hmm.
We was talking about like people that talk about like divorce, right?
Yeah.
So you got people that think like divorce is like a failure.
Yeah.
So I guess we can dive into that one right there.
Okay. So I guess first let's talk about some things that you think lead off into divorce.
Yeah. It's a handful of things.
Yeah.
I mean, you got like, of course, cheating.
Yes.
that leads into divorce. You got lack of attention.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, lack of attention leads to cheating, which leads to divorce.
Mm-hmm. People in your business. In-laws, family, friends. You got all that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Leave his ass.
Yeah.
Well, why I gotta leave mine? You ain't never left yours.
Man, he been fucking around on dope.
For 20 years. He been stealing out your pocket.
Right.
But I gotta leave.
Yeah, that's how it goes. That's how it goes. Misery loves company.
Mm-hmm. And then I think it's like when you in a marriage, you gotta learn how to stay connected.
That's true.
Or you can grow apart.
Because a lot of people disconnected, and when you sit back and think about it, like in reality, everybody got jobs, right?
Most people.
But, you gone for 8, 9, 10, 11 hours a day. He gone 8, 9, 10, 11 hours a day. Y'all really only together, woke at home for what? A couple hours?
Yeah, 4 hours.
If that, then it's time to go to sleep and just do it all over again. So you can find yourself disconnected and you find yourself creating relationships with people at your job or outside. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It happens.
Mm-hmm. So is a divorce, what do you feel like? Do you feel like it's a failure or not?
Nope. I don't think divorce is a failure. I think multiple things when it comes to divorce.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, it just didn't work out. And for two, maybe y'all wasn't supposed to be married in the first place.
This is true.
So I don't look at it as a failure. It just didn't work. You know what I'm saying? So
I'll say this, my personal experience.
Mm-hmm.
When I was the first time I was married, I did feel like it was a failure when I got a divorce. First of all, I don't even know when we got married. Don't know when I got divorced. I don't even know if we was married a year. It was whack. It was just the worst.
Same.
And I don't think either one of us tried. So when it was over, I just felt like such a failure. Like, one, why did I marry him? Two, who the hell did I marry? Like, who is this guy? And now it's over and I feel stupid.
But you feel stupid. So with that being said, do you feel like you got married for all the wrong reasons?
I definitely got married for all the wrong reasons, yeah.
So what do you harp on the most? Getting married for all the wrong reasons, or your marriage was a divorce? I mean, your divorce was a failure.
The divorce was a failure.
So that weighs more than marrying for all the wrong reasons.
Right, to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Because I think even though you can marry for all the wrong reasons, it's so easy to get married And it's so hard. If I would have known how hard a divorce was and how costly it could be,
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't have got married in the first place.
Yeah.
But it's like when you get married, you don't need nothing. Just pay your fee, sign here,
Sign
and then
here, and
y'all could be together forever. But to get divorced, man, it's so much work.
Man, I'm going to give a story real quick. So I was in divorce court, right? My case wasn't up at the time. So it was this other case that was going on. I'm sure I told you this story before. They arguing over fishing rods.
Ridiculous.
You arguing over something as simple as fishing rods.
Ridiculous.
Just go to the store and get you another one. It is what, I mean, I understand. Okay, let's just say it came from great grandpa so-and-so. Well, shit, fuck it. It's old.
I agree.
Go get you a new one, because what's the sense on arguing about something as simple as that? You know what I'm saying? That's my take on that.
Tell you my story. True story. I was trying to track down my husband at the time. Couldn't find him because I wanted a divorce. Couldn't find him. And you have to serve them. And it has to be proof that they were served.
Pause. Come on.
However, so I'm like, okay, one place I know he's always at is at his job. So I decide I'm just going to have him served at his job. What happens? I get him served, and him and his whole crew takes off to the back. Why is the divorce so damn hard?
Because it's like, if you ain't together no more,
if we're not together, just sign the paper
and roll with it. Yeah.
Divorce is way too hard. I think that if it's going to be that hard, the certificate, the marriage certificates would probably be a little harder to get.
Now, with that being said, I posted this on Facebook before, and it ruffled some feathers. I said marriage license need to be like driver's license. They need to be renewed. I think they need to be renewed.
I agree.
Every 4 years, like you got to go retake that picture every 4 years. I do believe that marriage license need to be renewed.
But then it wouldn't be no money.
But then it wouldn't be no money. It wouldn't be no money for the government, because then you wouldn't really have no divorce. Oh, we ain't gonna renew it. All right, fuck it. We done.
But another thing is, nobody tells you when you getting married that you are becoming a partner with another person to enter into this corporation. Like, nobody tells you
that's the real
deal. This is a business. Yep. And you just think like, oh, I'm in love. Let's just get married. And it's so much bigger than that. Yeah, it is so much bigger than that. And
it's business at the end of the day. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't give a fuck how in love you are. You can be in love, whatever.
Yeah.
It's still, you still got to go back through the law if the shit don't work.
And a lot of people get married young. They don't tell you that when you get. That should be the number one thing that they tell you. Just like they want to talk to you about credit and all that other stuff growing up. They might want to tell you you're entering to a partnership with another person in this corporation that we call America.
I agree. I feel like I got married young. My first marriage. I feel like I got married young.
What's young?
I was 26. I was 26 at the time. So with me saying that, the question is, what do you think the appropriate age, like the mature age, I should say, to be married?
I wouldn't, because I think I got married. I don't know the day. Don't get me wrong. It was shit. It was whack. But I think I got married and I was like 28. I don't think you should get married before your 30s. I know it's like important if you want to have children and you want to get that whole. Right. But my thing is, I don't know a lot of people that can handle a marriage in their 20s. Yeah, it's too much.
It's heavy.
It is.
It's heavy.
But one of the things that I feel that like the marriage will teach you is like it'll help you to become like a better person. I think it does.
You think marriage helps you become a better person?
I think so.
Please give me an example.
Because when you single and you live in your life, who gives a fuck about what this other person think or, whatever. If it work out, it work out. If it don't, it don't. But I think when you in a marriage, it's like, okay, well, we gotta eat. I will cook. Or I will do this. Or he's not having a good day. Maybe it makes you think outside of yourself, I should say.
Okay.
So it makes you become a better person because you're no longer thinking about just you.
Just you. It's about the household.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one. I ain't gonna come back to that one, but I'll give you that one.
So, you said you don't think marriage is or divorce is a failure. So,
sometimes divorce is a blessing.
Okay, how so?
I'll say this. Sometimes you can be holding on to something that you should have been let go 2, 3, 4, 5 years ago. And you just holding on to something that ain't nothing. It's really holding you back from your real blessings in life. So why not let that negative energy go? Okay, you married to this person, y'all bickering, arguing, fussing, fighting all fucking day, night, whatever. When you can just part ways and go live and go find somebody that's for you. That's what people go wrong at. You got to find a person that's for you. You got to find a person that matches your energy. And you got to manifest that person through that energy. That's my personal belief.
Yeah, but you got to think when you got married, 9 times out of 10, you are already thinking this person is going to match you on some level or you wouldn't have married them.
But it all depends on the reason you got married to that person.
That's true.
Did you get married to him because you was genuinely in love with him? Did you get married to him because you have children together?
Right.
Did you get married to him because, I've been out here fucking around. I'm done fucking around. Let's just get married. Like that's supposed to just appease that woman. You know what I'm saying? It all depends.
But I guess divorce can feel like a failure because it can feel like a death. It is a death of something. It's the death of your marriage. Your marriage is dead.
I get that. It ain't dead. It's just done.
What the hell is dead?
Dead is gone.
Thank you. It's gone. It is out of here.
It's just done.
It's something to mourn. It is something to mourn.
All right. I'm going to say this. When I got divorced, right? The only thing that bothered me was my children. Like, I was more so concerned about them because all they know is mama and daddy. Right? That's all they know, mama and daddy. Now, they still know mama and daddy, but mama and daddy ain't under the same roof no more. That bothered me because I'm like, damn, how is this going to affect them? And, blah, blah, blah. That was my only concern. Like, I wasn't heartbroken. I wasn't hurt. I wasn't none of that because I know, just like when R. Kelly said, when a woman's fed up, shit, when a man fed up, goddammit.
No.
I'm just saying, when you done, you done. So you're not like for me, that emotional connection was gone. It was all about my children at that point.
Right, but when you get into, you got routines and you doing stuff and repetitions and it's dealing with this other person and then all of a sudden all of that shit is cut. Like, you're just not doing any of that no more. If I call you every day at 10:06 to see how was your day, the next day I'm like 10:06. Oh, I can't call to see.
Let me tell you something. The shit was fucked up long before the divorce. So you been stopped calling at 10:06. You didn't just stop when the judge hit the gavel. You been stopped calling at 10:06.
Maybe for some people.
I mean, that's just. If we beefing, I'm not calling you.
But everybody divorce don't end in beef.
Everybody divorce don't end in beef. But what's the ratio though? What's the ratio of divorces that end? All right, we bow out gracefully. We come to an agreement. This is what it is. How often does that happen?
Yeah, but I think the beef comes in more so with the kids.
I can see that.
Yeah, I don't know if it all automatically comes in the divorce part of it because both of y'all know we don't want each other. It's done, whatever.
Right.
But
when you got kids, when you got assets, because it's like, she get the car, or he trying to get the house, so we got to split the house up. And I done seen all that shit with people I know, and it's like, damn, does it have to be this deep? Like,
And then another way you could feel like it's a failure is because you spent quite a lot of time with this person and at some point y'all was friends. How the hell does it get so bad to where I can't even talk to somebody who was once my best friend? Hello, you got something to say?
Oh man, no, I've been down. Me personally, I've been down that road before, and at one point I've had to tell my kids' mother, like, we knew each other before these kids even came along. Mm-hmm. I'm talking 20 years before these kids came along. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like children. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? There's no way we can't even just see each other in the street, say, hey, how you doing? You all right? All right, cool. Mm-hmm. And keep it moving.
Agreed.
That's just something I don't understand, especially if y'all done been together all these years. You ain't supposed to, I don't know if I want to use the word hate, but you're not supposed to just be like that with a person, man. Like,
I agree.
Like, I just don't, I don't get that. You should still be able to be cordial. Mm-hmm. Okay, you fucked around or she fucked around or it just didn't work or whatever the case, whatever it is, okay. But if I go to the gas station and run into you at the gas station, we should at least be able to say hi to each other. In my case, that ain't the case. You know what I'm saying? And
in most cases, that ain't the case.
And for me, I'm perfectly fine with that.
But I think, I'll say this. We talked about this earlier. I talked to my mom about this too, and my mom and I said, when I first got divorced, I did consider it as a failure. Mm-hmm. And my mom said, because my mom was married for 25, 30 years or so, and with my dad even longer than that before they got divorced. And she said, how could I look at my marriage as a failure when I got 4 of the most amazing human beings? How could that be a failure?
Right.
And you got to look at it that way, I think, too. Like, I know, like, for me, I looked at it as a failure, but you got to take the bright side of it, too. You had these amazing children and with this person, and it's just got to be something in that.
Something in that, because these are the beings you created. Yeah. And this is pretty much a replica of what you are.
And I know we look at, like, because kids people have kids every day in the hood, B. So you look at, like, people having babies, but you are creating
a being.
Yeah. And that has to be something, like, shouldn't anybody be able to break apart a bond like that, regardless of whatever you guys went through?
Right.
But that's just not the case.
Yeah, well, I think parents, okay, y'all go y'all separate ways in a divorce, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, here's the failure. When you bring the kids into that's the failure.
I agree.
That's the failure. Okay, I've had. I'm gonna be personal with it. I've had my kids.
You personal, no?
I gotta put it out. I've had my kids come to me and telling me about, oh, you was dealing with other women and you was. That's not a child. That's not their business. Mm-hmm. That's not their business. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when you sit back and look at the big picture, we all was young. Mm-hmm. So let's tell the whole truth.
Right.
If that's going to be the case, let's not point fingers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Let's not do that. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's the failure is when you bring the kids into the adult drama. So yes, that's the one thing I can agree with when it comes to failure.
Mm-hmm. But I think a thing too that helped me realize, like, maybe it's not a failure, is like you get to recreate yourself. You get to think about your pros, your cons. You get to investigate your own self and say, what did I do in this marriage to make it fail?
Most people don't look at themselves; they point the finger.
They do.
So you gotta look at yourself.
You
like,
do.
Okay, well maybe I was bullshitting on the bills, or I'm speaking from a man point of view, or maybe I was out here fucking these hoes, or I was out here wilding, or I was blah blah. I did this, that. I didn't show enough affection, or I didn't. You got to take accountability for that.
Yeah, you have to look at yourself, and I think when you can look at yourself, you can reinvent who you are.
That's true. Because I say this, and I've had people tell me this. I'm not the same. Like with you, I'm not the same dude I was in my previous life.
Yeah, you better not be. MF.
enjoy the moment, bro. Like, how you gonna just?
You gotta let a nigga know.
You ain't gotta let a nigga know nothing.
Okay, go on.
I lost my train of thought.
You're not the same person.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm not the same person that I was. Like, I'm way more reserved, and I remember before I would do anything to just leave the house. I gotta go here and and that's back even when I was promoting my music or whatever. But that was the hell of an excuse to even just leave. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm more reserved, and I sit at home and chill. And when I do get out, have a good time or whatever. But for the most part, I'm at home, and I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah,
that's like that fits, me, my mode, and you the same way though. Like, you don't run the streets and shit and want to be seen and just be out and about here, there, everywhere. So it works perfect.
Yeah. So I think like if anybody is going through a divorce or having some hard times, just
talk to us.
Talk to us.
I can tell you some shit.
Okay, talk to us.
Yeah, I don't know about you, but I can tell them some shit.
Yeah, well, I got a few stories myself.
Yeah, I'm sure we all do. Yeah. It gets heavy, but my thing is this: if you're going through a divorce, just understand that it is what it is. We not working out. It's done. Let's not argue about these children. Let's create a balance for these children. Let's, when you create that balance, and then, okay, it didn't work out. Now they got balance of mom and dad. Okay, I'm with dad, I'm with mom, blah, blah, blah. But then we both there to support these children, whether they got a recital at school, a concert, parent-teacher conference, whatever. Both parents should support the children. And just keep the drama out of it. That's all I can really say. Keep the drama out of it.
I think the most important thing is to remember that I know it may be painful or some people get depressed behind it, but the main thing is to remember that at the end there is a rainbow. And
Skittles.
It just not Skittles, no. And it just wasn't for you. And you don't know what's greater that's coming. So don't count yourself down and out. And just, it is what it is.
Before we end this, can I say something?
Sure.
I'm gonna shout out my man Trav, right?
Okay.
So, Trav, what up, bro?
Hey, Trav.
So when I was going through my thing years back, right? I told that nigga, I said, bro, nigga, I'll never get married ever again in life. Period. I'm like, fuck that shit. And he was like, dog, you never know what God got for you. You never know you never know what kind of blessing he got for you. You never know the type of wife he created for you. You just never know. But don't block your blessings by saying that. He told me that like 1,000,000 times. Because I told him 1,050,000 times that, hey, nigga, fuck that. I'm never getting married again. You know what I'm saying?
Just to let you know, I paid Trav like every time he said it. I paid him like $50. Like, keep working on him. We're going to get married. We got
this. So with that being said, with him telling me that over and over again. So when I did decide to say, hey, I'm going to get married again, I don't have no regrets. So shout out to my nigga just for keeping the nigga head up, because I was, you know what I'm saying, I was in another place, but my energy was somewhere else. But I'm glad I made the decision I made.
Me too.
And we've been rocking. We're gonna keep rocking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it is hope for the people that's going through it, man.
It is.
Find somebody that match your energy.
Manifest it. Manifest the good. That's all I can say.
Yep. There it is. So.
But if you got any
questions, comments, concerns.
Yep.
Feedback.
All that good stuff.
And all that other stuff.
Yep.
Hit us up. Couples Couch Talk. Be sure to subscribe on YouTube at Couples Couch Talk. Subscribe, comment, share with your peoples, man. And next we working on the video, so we're gonna have some visuals for you guys.
We are.
We'll have some visuals for you guys. So
yeah.
But we appreciate everybody that's been tuning in. We appreciate everybody that's been sharing the content. And we'll catch y'all next week.
See ya.